Cow-calf producers that have some yearling heifers that they're going to breed this spring need to be aware of any change that they might have as they're, say, moving some heifers from one diet or one pasture to another pasture. For instance, if they're taking heifers off of wheat pasture and moving them into a headquarters situation, they may find that those heifers have really had a change in their diet that adversely affects their ability to cycle and breed. Research here at Oklahoma State University a number of years ago took a good look at this. What they did, they had a set of heifers that they had them all gaining. They were fed 120% or 20% more than they needed just to maintain their weight. They're growing, they're doing well. All of those heifers they know are cycling. Then they take half of the heifers and change their diet dramatically to only 40% of what they need to maintain their weight. So those heifers got about 1/3 as much protein and energy as the control heifers that were left on that growing diet. At 2 weeks' time, then they were given estrus synchronization drugs, and using ultrasound, they looked to see which of the heifers were still cycling, which ones would ovulate, therefore having a chance to breed in an AI program or even naturally with a bull. What they found was those heifers that had changed from that growing diet of 120% of maintenance down to 40% of maintenance, that only 30% of those heifers were still cycling, as compared to the control heifers that got the good diet all the way through. All of those continue to cycle and ovulated at the end of the estrus synchronization. That tells me that we want to be careful about when we're taking heifers off of wheat pasture, for instance, perhaps sometime in April, and moving them into a headquarters in order to do our AI program, or even to put them into a breeding pasture with bulls, that we don't have that real sudden drop-off in nutrition that could cause these heifers then to decrease the amount of cycling activity we have and decrease the percentage of them that we would get bred to an AI program. Plan that movement carefully and plan the diets carefully that you're going to feed those heifers as you move them into a different situation, so that they continue to grow and continue to gain weight into and through the breeding season. You'll be much happier with the percentage that you get bred. You'll be much happier next spring when you're getting all those calves on the ground. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.